opening day. Ngatapa began with a 12-9 win against YMP, also a Paratahi domain. And Waikohu, they're strong running forwards. They have had to make a few changes. Calvin Smith, their first 5, is out. Ethan Reeves starts at fullback today for Waikohu. It's another change. Here's Sione Ngatu, 130 odd games. Now, we say 130 odd because I think officially the record's 132. The late John Hakel had him at 133 or 134. Now, the story behind that was, of course, that they were playing a championship game and the opposition didn't fill in their paperwork. For Robbie Newlands, that is to say. Tristan Morton to throw the ball in. Okay, one there. Ngatapa with the ball. Cameron Rowden. Play here by Ngatapa. They can run out wide. Carl McPherson. He's got lots of pace. And Ngatapa look good out wide, no doubt about that. They've started well. That's Calais Collins. Okay, Waikohu off the turnover. Ball takes a high bounce near halfway. This is our third trip out here to Te Karaka Domain. On the far sideline is Johnny Whittle. Played for Poverty Bay, played for Marist. Nice catch. Excellent take there. That was Grant Law. He and Scott Brody are the lock forwards for Ngatapa today. Sione Ngatu has the ball. Trying to get arms around him to wrest the ball from his iron grip. That's steely grip. That's Karodia. Gets over halfway. Good play here by Ngatapa. They, as they say, blow over. Boot to ball from Rowden. Ball again takes a high bounce. That's the second time the ball's taken a high bounce on this surface. Looks soft on top. Appear to be muddy, but as a matter of fact, I had to walk around on it earlier and it's very good. Waikohu, the first penalty. Referee McPherson, who controlled the 2016 final, defending club champions, the high school old boys. Now team number 2. Team number 3, Ngatapa, 4 from 8. 50-50, 50% team. Coming off a win against Wairua Athletic, 12-0. Johnny Whittle on that side, assistant referee. Been long in the game, Johnny. Very good player. Out of a Poverty Bay team that went down 12-19 to Auckland, the Ranfurly Shield Challenge at Eden Park. Hands there by Rowden, the little halfback. Brave player. So is that Matt Cooper? Gave him to me in 6 on the blind side. No, that's Matt Cooper there. He's 6'8". That's Jason Jones, the bulky Jones. The bearded, bulky Jones. Matt Cooper at 2.03 metres, 6 feet 8 inches. James Broadhurst, also an old boy of Campion College, was 2.01 metres, so he's taller than James. It's about 18 kilos lighter. All Black number 1,144. Retired because of concussion issues. Matt Cooper's athletic. Even at Campion College, he was athletic. Tall line out Ngatapa. Will Folkes, big man himself, head coach of Ngatapa these days, was a very good lock forward. Throw to come from McCarthy. Okay, that just took a little too long. The call there is the early lift. Sniping there is Rowden for Ngatapa. No score, first half. Sione Ngatu, the big guy, the powerhouse. Ngatu gets there, try Ngatu. So Sione Ngatu, the big man. The genial giant Sione Ngatu. Mario Council is now in the ear of referee McPherson. Not disputing the fact that the ball was grounded. He's asking about whether or not that violation at the line. He's wondering what happened there, an early throw. Or not, rather an early lift. So here on the wet and forget replay, what you're going to see here, benefits of having not just power without technique or technique without power, but the benefits of having power and technique, power and glory. Sione Ngatu with the drive, well over 100 kilos these days. He's a one-club man. Sione Ngatu, the ultimate one-club man. Try to Sione, and I don't think I've come across a more popular or respected figure in local club rugby, certainly recently. He's a good guy, Sione Ngatu. Chris Richardson. Richardson with 38 points in the 2017 season. And now has, well, he's missed that from point blank range. That's strange. Well, it won't get any easier than that for Chris Richardson. Well, that's maybe just a little bit of rust in 7 days. Try Sione Ngatu. Just looks so big, Sione. Well, he is, obviously. Try Sione Ngatu. An air of inevitability. Calvin Smith. Now here's a talent. He was brilliant for Pirates. He was outstanding at Gisborne Boys. Okay, nice hands there. Look at Ngatapa full of running there. Carl McPherson. Good running from McPherson. He was brilliant for the Bay in the win over the coast at Her Majesty's birthday weekend. Play it here. Ngatapa out. What was that? Cooper. Kororia now. Kororia. He's a guy that makes things happen here. Anthony Kororia down the sideline. Did he step on the sideline? Now he slides on the sideline. But he'd gotten rid of the ball first. Damien John McPherson. Damien McPherson is the only Poverty Bay referee in the middle today. We have a couple of friends and visitors from Hawke's Bay that are controlling other games today. Damien McPherson, the last man standing. Mario Council, very experienced, ex-YMP, Poverty Bay halfback last year. Calvin Smith, boot to ball, very good kick there from Calvin Smith. Got him going sideways, and now for the first time, Waikohu ventures into the Ngatapa 22, Ngatapa throw. That big line out, the Brody, Law, Matt Cooper, those super heavyweights. Tall boys, all of them. 6'8" Cooper. Tallest local player I can remember. Jason Jones over there, he's in 7'3". Character Jason Jones. Corey McCarthy make the throw. Excellent win there, that was Law. Nice take there by Grant Law. Ngatapa line-out's very good. Good driving play here from Ngatapa. Brody's powerful, he gets in there to push. Play here from Waikohu. And stuff. Fagan Ruru's over there in 11 for Waikohu. A late change, Fagan Ruru. Jesse Fleming, the Bay captain, out. Nice pass there from Smith. Here's Ethan Reeves. Reeves can run. With a step there, Reeves is caught. Good attacking play by Reeves, around about 10 metres out from halfway. Ngatapa with the early try to Sione Ngatu. Ngatu struck first, no conversion. We said before we expected that goal to have been kicked. Play here, that's Hayden Rutini, the captain of Waikohu. Is that Mario Council? No, it's not, that's Fagan Ruru over there. Fagan Ruru wearing 11. Advantage here to Waikohu. Kick there from Mario Council. Is it out on the full? The referee's playing advantage, of course, to Waikohu. Referee McPherson. 5-0 leaders. Lasso and Ngatapa. Very loyal following. Saw John Larson over there on the far touchline earlier. Yeah, great support, Ngatapa. So does Waikohu. Support for these clubs in Poverty Bay is excellent. OBM, excellent support. High school old boys. Today around the traps we have 6th placed OBM, beaten grand finalists last year. They are hosting 4th placed YMP on the oval. Under Nico Putter of Hawke's Bay, high school old boys have bottom placed Tyre General Wairau Athletic. That's at Rugby Park. Could be hard going there for Athletic. Johnny Whittle. Johnny Whittle, assistant referee on that side. I'm told that he's assistant referee number 2, so Neville Barwick will take the place of Damien McPherson, were McPherson to go down. Long-serving loyal referee Fred Barwick. Sione Ngātu with a tap, scrappy ball. Ball has fallen on the Ngatapa side. They have the ball at their feet. Richardson there with the kick. Wearing 11 over there, reminder is Fagan Ruru. Oh, nice hands there from Ethan Reeves. No high shot, but Reeves there with deft footwork. Brilliant footwork there by Reeves. And they're running Calvin Smith. So now Waikohu, they get out running. Calvin Smith with a kick ahead. And they have a try. Waikohu try. Jason Tuapawa. Rangy lock forward. Outstanding athlete. Superb all-round sportsman. A visionary kick there from Calvin Smith, who was heading towards the right sideline. Kick back in field. Excellent chase from Jason Tuapawa. Read the play. Good hands. You talk about a spring heels as a lock forward. This guy is that. Here on the wet and forget replay, really brilliant counter-attack. It was Ethan Reeves with some amazing footwork on his own side of halfway. Then the break made further. That was remarkable stuff from Calvin Smith. The centering kick, as they call it these days. And the lock forward down the centre, Jason Tuapawa. Always been a talent, Jason Tuapawa. I must believe that he surely must fit into a representative frame at some stage. Very good player. Now, if Chris Richardson can miss a kick at goal, so also might Waikohu, though that's not going to happen. Don't tell me now. I'm not going to say it's disgraceful, but that's amazing. Had 2 guys miss kicks from virtually directly in front. That's nutty. Both guys have missed kicks. Chris Richardson didn't convert the try scored by Sione Ngātu, and now Ethan Reeves, who, if you're interested, is Poverty Bay's leading point scorer in club rugby with 122 points. Well, it stayed 122 points. Sometimes in that situation, I look at the assistant referees and I wonder whether or not, well, I'm not going to say I wonder whether they've missed a trick, but baffling. Fagan Ruru has been very good so far for Waikohu on that left wing side. He was called into the starting 15. Late replacement for Jesse Fleming. Fleming a few weeks ago, Queen's birthday weekend. First time I've ever heard of a debutante as captain of Poverty Bay. I'm not talking about somebody from outside that's been playing for 15 years. I'm talking about a local youngster, and he is, in terms of a senior representative captain, Corey McCarthy, and he wins first up. Good stuff. Law's very good at the line out, man. He's great value, Law. Here's Scott Brodie running him up. Son of Tom Brodie. It's a big name in local sport. Sensational sporting family. They're looking powerful, those Ngatapa forwards. The weight advantage, no doubt about it. Some of them are weighty indeed. Jason Jones falls backwards. It's a tough-looking dive pass there to Calvin Smith. Now Ethan Reeves. What can he conjure up from here? Kick towards halfway. Good play here from Ngatapa. Very solid and sensible. Now Carl McPherson trailing Trailing the play there was fullback Matt Harvey. I was waiting for him to run onto the ball, knock on. Look at that there. See that strange kick there. Odd kick, I think, from Richardson. Was that Richardson with that strange kick? Well, there's something you don't see every day. The mule kick. Jason Jones, the bearded Jones, propping on this side for Ngatapa. He stands over a fair bit of ground. Jason Jones casts a broad shadow. Damien McPherson. Mario Council. Mario's played good rugby in the last couple of years. A more mature player. More focused. Good scrum here by Ngatapa. Good scrum by the visitors. Mario out in front of Calvin. Trying to get the ball out wide. Here running now is Ethan Reeves, trying to get away from McPherson. Carl McPherson will chase him. And they're going to get there. Yes, they do. Well, that's sensational stuff. That's Fagan Ruru in 11. A late change for Jesse Fleming. Fantastic stuff. Here on the Wet and Forget replay, Jesse Fleming is a big loss. Fagan Ruru comes on for Waikohu in 11 and scores a try, having chased the kick. You know, that is very, very good rugby. Waikohu 2-1. No kicks yet. And this, hilariously enough, going to be the most difficult attempt. It would indeed be odd if Ethan Reeves were to convert from here, where he missed earlier on from almost directly in front. 2-1. A game bereft of kicks at goal. Successful kicks, that is. I can hear that hearty cackle over there. Te Karaka Domain. They love their rugby here. Atmosphere here is brilliant. Lovely people, real occasion. So intimate too. You're very close to the action. Ethan Reeves, fullback. He's been very good. Nice chase there from Carl McPherson. Well, hey, I don't know. They looked at each other there. Johnny looked back at Fred. Fred just ran off. Looked to have been closer than the first two shots at goal. Scott Brodie looked good with the ball in hand too earlier on running. Powerful guy. Brother Adam is a beanpole. Big boys. He'd be 6'6", Adam, I'd think. Restart a play there from Richardson. Okay, and Waikohu have lost the ball forward. There's no doubt about that. I think Jones tried to catch a ball and he lost it forward. Waikohu there, unfortunately not securing the possession from the restart. So Fagan Ruru a try. Jason Tuapawa a try. And for Ngatapa, Sione Atu. He'll lead the industry for Ngatapa. Cameron Rowden. Good scrum, good platform for Ngatapa. Rowden away to the left. Picked up by Richardson. Did well, Richardson. Did a good job there, Richardson. Got a tough pass. And again, it bounces in front of Richardson. Man, the last two passes he's received, they've been tough passes. Almost a panicked expression on his face. A couple dropped short. Damien McPherson there fiddling with his earpiece. I was hoping somebody charged the batteries and that happens. Tell you what, Chris Richardson is having a hard one. He had a couple of passes that were pretty low. Mario Council. Good scrum again by Ngatapa. You know, they're holding, but good scrum. Tulsakawa getting it away. Mario Council there with a kick. Oh, superb position. Matt Harvey there, very good rugby football. One of those unappreciated arts, the line kick, and a good one. In amongst all the razzmatazz, you got to have some solidity. Good rugby there by Ngatapa. Throw to come from Tristan Morton. Where's Tuapawa? He can jump. That's Tuapawa jumps there. There's Sione Ngatu with the ball. He's running backwards. Sione Ngatu now sets sail. He's round about 8 metres out from halfway. Ngatapa have the ball. Pass there by Rowden to Richardson. Better service. Carl McPherson's full of running. Got that fearlessness that you have in your youth. It's running hard. The crowd there, oohing and ahhing and all that. Johnny Whittle on the far side. You'll enjoy the repartee. Johnny in the crowd. Ngatapa fans over there, left of screen. I've enjoyed the club rugby this year. The club rugby that I've seen this year has been very good. And I think the crowd behaviour, from my point of view, has been very good. I haven't seen the crowds misbehave. Excellent out here at Tikaraka. Good scrum here from Tikaraka. Or from Waikohu, rather. Good play. Here's Calvin Smith. Going to let him run now. Stuff that's Larry Fleming. Here's Ethan Reeves, the competition's leading point scorer and try scorer. The chase is on. They're going to get there, Waikohu. Did he get there? I don't know if he got hands to it. It was Tafau Stewart. I don't think he got hands to it. Man, did they ever chase. Game full of running. They don't want to see any conservative rugby out here. Going to give the ball plenty of air. Carl McPherson amazes me, just his energy. Ngatapa restart there. Lovely hands over there on the touchline. Waikohu, they look a confident team. You know, that's Fagan Ruru. Good play by Fagan. Caught by JT. He's got it. He's got it. He caught it. He caught the ball. Jason Tuapawa caught the ball. Now, that really is something. You can't really call it an individual try because Fagan Ruru didn't score the try, but he made something out of nothing. Here on the Wet and Forget replay, Fagan Ruru, whose confidence is growing virtually by the minute, gets that pass away, and Jason Tuapawa juggled it like a hot potato, held onto it though and grounded the ball. Jason Tuapawa. He must have thought that this was too good to be true. He must have thought that he was dreaming. Now, we have had 3 successive misses on kicks at goal. At some stage, one's got to land. Ethan Reeves. And at long last, the flags are in the air. One kick at goal. So 17 to 5. Waikohu, 3 tries to 1. And you shouldn't forget the manner in which those tries have been scored. Sione Ngatu, after Waikohu had erred at the line out, drove over from close quarters. Of course, Waikohu's efforts out wide, wide-ranging. Fagan Ruru, the left winger for Waikohu, is having a very good game. That's a very good restart there. Ngatapa, well, they've lost it forward here, but in terms of giving your forwards an opportunity to contest possession, that is a good restart. Barely floated the 10. Look at that. Look at that, Cooper. He's annoyed. He could have grabbed that ball. Look. John Larson there, 5th from the left. A pensive figure. Waikohu, good battle at the scrum. Absorbing scrum battle. Calvin Smith getting it out wide. That's Ethan Reeves, boot to ball. Strange kick. Ngatapa, as always, well organised. Here's the fullback. That's Harvey getting the pass away to McPherson. Okay, McPherson goes back to handle. Here's Harvey. Harvey does well for Ngatapa. Brilliant play there by Harvey for Ngatapa. Sione Ngatu. Sione Ngatu over the halfway line. Good play by Sione. Clear by Rowden. Scott Brodie has it. Scott Brodie has it. Brodie there over halfway. Strong run again. Second big charge from Scott Brodie. Having a good game. Has started well. It's Livingston. Or rather Richardson. Richardson Ball goes loose. Waikohu, they were hesitant there for a moment. They've got the advantage here from referee McPherson. What they need, those Ngatapa forwards, is just to get their hands on the ball and start throwing their weight around. Atmosphere here. You talk about a family atmosphere. Waikohu, in terms of a family club, the players set the best possible example for their age group and junior teams. I think that's very important. Mario Council has the ball, goes to the left as he sees it. Calvin Smith with another attacking kick, getting the ball there over the head of Calais Collins. Nice touch there in Calvin Smith. When they do employ that wiper's kick, tactical kicking, Waikohu so far have done it very accurately. Good long touch there. 17-5. One thing that Ngatapa will need to get back into the game, they'll need to kick their goals. Missed the only kick goal they've taken so far, conversion attempt, Corey McCarthy. Now referee McPherson earlier on got Waikohu for an early lift. I wouldn't imagine that those Ngatapa boys need too much lifting. They're big boys. Okay, that for Brody there goes loose. Sione Ngatu might have knocked on. Sione Ngatu air swing. Takes a big swing at the ball. A harmless swing. Now, looking at the big guy Law, he'd be in the, what's that? He'd be in the 6'5", 6'6" category. Brody'd be 6'5". Look at Matt Cooper has to get down on his knees. Can you see that, the blind side? He has to get down on his knees. He's that tall. In a moment, he'll be up. Mario Council. The beady eyes of Mario. Waikohu, passed there by Mario to Calvin Smith. They're full of running, aren't they, today? Tafau Stewart came so close to scoring earlier. Calvin Smith holds the ball, lays it back. Look, they're pouring at it there. That's Grant Law's. Law got it, yes? Good play there by the Ngatapa forwards. Great a turnover. Chase is good. Ethan Reeves gets a bad bounce. Ngatapa on the attack now. And no, the halfback steps on the sideline. Cameron Rowden. He would have scored. Well, I really feel for Cameron Rowden there because there's no doubt that he would have scored. He tight-roped the sideline. He was about as close to staying in as you can get. But of course our eagle-eyed assistant referees here in Poverty Bay Rugby, they keep pace nicely. Throw to come from Tristan Morton. Ngatapa Sione Ngatu, very good at the line-out Ngatapa. You'd expect them to dominate the line-out set piece. Play there from Samisi Akana. Play by Samisi. Is that Jones there? Looks like his rump. Is that his rump? Okay, Ngatapa look for the ball. Well, their body position's a little high. That's why they almost turned the ball over there. Sione Ngatu has it. Did it go backwards? Yes, it did. Sione Ngatu just so hard to handle. So big. All out wide there, Richardson. Nice pass, Karodia. Karodia straightens up. It's the pass around the corner. Tough stuff. Calais Collins, who's had to chase back on the sideline, try to field the odd wiper's kick from Waikohu. Karodia there, that looked like a very flat pass. Flat. Okay, good stuff here from the Ngatapa forwards. They have those long bodies. They can reach out. Long arm of the Law. Grant Law. Where's Grant Law? He's got Brody there in 4. Calvin Smith with great composure. Doesn't find touch near halfway. Maybe a better result for Waikohu. Try and counter-attack. Carl McPherson has the ball. Carl McPherson having a brilliant season. You know what? He has been fantastic. He's had a fantastic season. Akana again. Second touch in general play. Sione Ngatu for the umpteenth time. Oh, great play by Ngatu. Set him up. Good play by Ngatu. Trying to make it there for Matt McLeod. Sione Ngatu. Full steam ahead goes up Brody. Brody was close. Agonisingly close. Ngatapa. Club Rugby's deepest battle drums. They're beating now. They're close. They're there. Okay, well deserved. Ngatapa there, very well deserved their second try. They were persistent. Powerful play by their forwards that you saw that earlier. And very, very good rugby there from Ngatapa. They just didn't let up. Here on the Wet and Forget replay, what you're going to see is that persistence pays off. Sione Ngatu featured in this play 2 or 3 times, been heavily involved. I think he knows that they need a big game from him today. Good stuff, Ngatapa. Okay, the kick of goal here from Richardson's good. It's a very good kick this time from Richardson. So now to 17 to 14. $17-10. $17-12. Matt McLeod, the try scorer, 17-12 now to Waikohu. 3 tries, 1 conversion. As against 2 tries at a conversion. Restart there from, well, that was a Calvin Smith. You know, to be honest with you, the restart went a little too far. Then it was lost forward. Well, folks, no obvious displeasure. The unsmiling giant. 17-12. Waikohu ahead by 5 points, but Ngatapa may just be starting to get into gear here. Their strength and their advantage lies up front. They're powerful forwards. Their size, their strength. They've been good at the scrum. Here now is Calvin Smith getting the pass away to a Stewart. Here's Ethan Reeves is going to run at them. Ethan Reeves there with a tough pass. Try scorer Matt McLeod. Can he? Well, Matt McLeod working hard there. This knock on was by Waikohu. Seen a little bit of Ngatapa's trademark solidity. Saw a very good line kick earlier on from Matt Harvey. Matt McLeod getting in there to disrupt Waikohu's ball. Just those little things. 17-12. Both teams kicked 1 goal. Okay, Sione Ngatu, the Titan, the wooden Titan. Good stuff here from Ngatapa's forwards. Waikohu's defence is well up to it this time. They got Sione. That's Jason Jones there showing again that, well, the shirt riding up. Okay, 17-12. Goodness. Waikohu there with a turnover ball. Plenty of air. The midfielders are Larry Fleming. Now it's Ethan Reeves to the open side. Well caught there. That was Richardson there, made a very good tackle. Mario Council, tough pass. Very tough pass. Ball there in the hands of the captain, Hayden Rutini, who made a memorable run earlier in the game. That's Mario Council there with a pretty good kick. He's turned him around, he's spun him around. Waikohu in the last few minutes, much better in terms of territory, field position. 17-12. Looking at this game logically, Ngatapa with the taller line out, the heavier scrum. Waikohu with, you would think, a more mobile pack, but the Ngatapa pack has been very active. Hayden Rutini, captain of a team which has won 9 from 9. A reminder, the margin between these two teams on the last occasion they met, 1 point. Waikohu beat Ngatapa by a point, 18-17. Back there at Paddy's Park. Paratahu Domain, ground number 1. 18-17 that day. They also gave, well, a little while later, they gave Wairo Athletic a hell of a hiding, 85-0. 1 point game, so they've not had it all their own way, Waikohu. They've had to fight very hard for this 9 from 9 record. Rowden there with a pass to Richardson. Richardson weighs up his options. He kicks down the middle. Ngatapa now susceptible to counter-attack. Ethan Reeves chip and chase. He'll chase. Oh, lovely hands there from Carl McPherson. Having the season of a lifetime, Carl McPherson. Lining them all up, throws the dummy, and now goes in to score. Carl McPherson. Ngatapa's third try. Third try, and they have now drawn level. 17 all. Wonderful footwork, Carl McPherson. And so often in rugby, it's those guys who are fit. And you can see it. Carl McPherson there, he plays the game fearlessly. It's brilliant. It's a sight to see. Truth is, in the modern game, if you're not going to chance your arm, no risk, no reward. No guts, no glory. Play like there's no tomorrow. Very good try from Carl McPherson, so 17 all. Gee, this is a good game of rugby here. And again, you can play a good game, a tough game, without any of the niggle and spite. Good stuff. Richardson, 17 all. Well, anybody who thought that Waikohu was just going to turn up here and run riot all over Ngatapa, they've got another thing coming. 2 big trophies on the line, the black and white shield, of course the challenge shield. The black and white shield. It sounds like what it is. Uncompromising, epic, metaphysical. 17 all. There's nothing like rugby, like the national game. 17 all. Waikohu. They've been hot on attack for a few minutes. Ngatapa turned it around. There's a big fella underneath that. Nice take there, Samisia Kana. Ngatapa well organised, and they've got themselves rumbling up front. May take a little while to get into gear sometimes, but Richardson holds it. Good play by Richardson. Richardson trying to get away there from Tafau Stewart. He was so close to scoring a try earlier, and now they've been awarded a penalty with the scores tied. 17 all. Will Waikohu tap and run? Will they kick for goal? Will they kick for line? Ball now in the hands of Calvin Smith. An exciting player, very creative player. Reminds me a lot of an ex-Gisborne Boys High School teammate of his, and Tamati Samuels, recently running around on the World Sevens circuit. These guys can do that. If they're willing to get out of the area, they can work wonders. They can do great things. Okay, Jeff Parry's on the field of play now for Waikohu. Former captain is about to throw the ball into play. Played for Waikohu, played for Ngatapa, now back playing for Waikohu. He's throwing the ball in. Excellent take there, Jason Tuapawa, 2-try scorer. Calvin Smith back into a Tulsakawi. 17 all, don't forget. Here's Jeff Parry, that robust figure. Good play by Jeff, good ball security. Running hard here, Larry Fleming. Willing to come off wings as well. Matatu Arudu, first time we've seen him. Hayden Rutini, the captain, he's touched it 3 times in general play to good effect. Lovely kick there by Calvin Smith. Okay. Oh no, they've turned it over. They're in real trouble here, Ngatapa. Real trouble. Oh boy, Tulsakawi. 4 tries. Well, I tell you what, 22-17. These teams are not going to have anything left in the tank. I don't know if they're going to make it to half-time. 22-17. I'll do the replay. Well, this is remarkable. What it is a chip kick. Ngatapa getting a hand to it. Ball falling into the hands of Tulsa Cowie, the number 8 forward. He did pretty well. 22-17 now. Scores had been 17 all. 22-17 with Ethan Reeves for 24-17. We've seen 7 very good tries. 7 very good tries. Only 2 successful shots at goal. Okay, Reeves, it's not there. Right. $22-19. A really enjoyable first half of rugby. 4 tries to 3. Restarted play from Calvin Smith. Nice hands there. That was Law there, hit hard. That was round the shoulders if it was anything. Gee, it was hard. Gee, it was tough. Nice clearance. Richardson does well again. Put under a little bit of pressure from time to time. Mario Council. Fagan Ruru scored his 6th try of the season today. Has 6 tries for season 2017. Nice hands from Tafau Stewart. Here's Ethan Reeves down the sideline. He releases. Referee McPherson is in good position. Waikohu trying to get the ball out wide. Nice pop pass there from Jason Tuapawa, the captain. That was Hayden Rutene. Good play from the captain. Good start to his second half. Okay, good play there by Tulsa Cowie. Scored a try to end the first half. Nice pass, Mario Council. Now to Calvin Smith with the overhead pass. Cameron Rowden, who came close to scoring a try earlier, trying to put pressure on Waikohu. I think that's Tafau Stewart. Went to ground with the ball. It was 22-19, a 3-point game. Remember, it was only a 1-point game. The team's first meeting of the season, 18-17 to Waikohu at Paddy's Park, Patatahi Domain. Nice pass there, Calvin Smith there. Ethan Reeves gets a good pass away. Calvin Smith again. Will he go now? Waikohu really starting the second half off powerfully with real presence here. They have the ball again. Blindside available to the right. Very narrow. Okay, and the try is awarded there, referee McPherson. Well, this is brilliant stuff here from Waikohu. They start off the second half. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. James Rutene with a try. Amazing stuff. Hey, Bela, can you get on that guy and see his number? I couldn't see him.
Didn't even know who he was.
Wasn't easy to tell, no? Right. 27-19. 27-19. Waikohu have struck straight after half time. 27-19. This team has not won 9 from 9 for no reason. They are fitter. They are more skillful than they've been in the past. They have that indomitable club spirit. They are riding high. You can see Charlie Allen over there, former coach in Ngatapa. You look concerned. Kick a goal is no good. Still 27-19. And one of the things about the competition leaders, of course, Ngatapa team number 3 is a good team. They are by no means gone in this game. You have to start well, and that's what the competition leaders have done. Richardson, the first 5, I think has been pretty good for Ngatapa. He's just, from time to time, had the odd tough pass to pick up. Good restart there from Richardson. Chase there from Cooper, just couldn't get close to the... Oh, Campbell Crisp! Unmistakable figure there of Campbell Crisp. I thought it was Jones. Jones looks like Crisp. Crisp looks like Jones. Ngatapa. Now they've got some running. Got some running coming. Richardson has the ball. Ngatapa, good ball security. Fantastic work up front. Sione Ngatu tried to pick him up. You can't pick him up. Sione Ngatu around about 11 metres. Down to the Waikohu half. Tekaraka Domain, that's Matt Cooper. 104 kegs. He could weigh 114 and you'd never know it. 6'8". Okay, that a penalty there. Assistant referee number 1, that's Neville Fred Barwick over there on the far side, confirming referee McPherson's worst suspicions, his worst fears. Look at those people over there loving the rugby, the happy round faces. They're loving their rugby. 27-19. That's Sione Ngatu with the kick for line. Well, probably shouldn't have taken the kick. (27-19). Law had a very good first half. Law, very good at the line out. Shortened version, Jason Jones in there as a lifter. Corey McCarthy to throw. Okay, this is going to be Law, brilliant again at the line out. You know, excellent line out work by Law. And one of those untimely delays. McCarthy Campbell at the back there in 17. Okay, Law there, tap ball. Campbell Crisp has it, the former captain. Big bopper. Okay, good tackle there by Jeff Parry coming through. Was that Scott Brodie with the ball? Scott Brodie came through, but without the ball. 27 points to 19, 8-point game. Play here from Ngatapa. Some sort of rhythm now. Bad pass there from Richardson. Most uncharacteristic. Anthony Karodia getting the pass out wide. Good hands there. Fullback Harvey. Ngatapa getting scrappy. It doesn't suit them. Doesn't suit their style of play. It's not Ngatapa rugby. Have they still got the ball? They're delving deep. Okay, Ngatapa. Still have the ball, that's a ruck. No doubt about it, that's a ruck. Messy though it is. Grant Law now with ball in hand. Driven backwards. Having a very big game, Grant Law. I've been impressed. I am impressed. Pick up there by Brodie. Penalty Ngatapa. Trail by 8. Campbell Crisp has it! Momentum established! Momentum established! Campbell Crisp! I call that gravity. Good stuff there by Campbell Crisp. Got close. Bang! Campbell Crisp. Unglamorous though it is. That's a brilliant try. Here on the Wet and Forget replay, Campbell Crisp. It's a matter of being close enough and not having to move too far. Tremendous power and physical presence there by Campbell Crisp. He is strong, and that's what you do, isn't it? 27-24. 27-24 with a try by Campbell Crisp. Working man's try. Blue collar, hard hat, lunch bucket. Good try there by Campbell Crisp. You got 27-26. With a kick there. There it is now. (27-26). Successful conversion attempt. Campbell Crisp try. A couple of all-time Ngatapa legends with tries. Sione Ngatu and Campbell Crisp. And they epitomise the work ethic of the club. The loyalty. A lot of time for one club people. That's Matt Cooper has it. He's athletic, man. Very good. Promising tall forwards, tall timber in this Ngatapa team. Richardson down the middle, still Waikohu by a point. Still Waikohu by a point. Hard running. Hard running. Toru Nono that was. Toru Nono a change. That was originally going to be Mike Tane, but that's Toru Nono with a big charge. Good play, Fagan Ruru. Remember, he scored his 6th try of the season today. The first half. And he looked every inch the athlete. Fine prospect. Okay, 27-26, 1-point game. 1-point game at the moment. Remember, it was a 1-point game at Paddy's Park. Richardson there with a kick. Into space, that's tough, our Stewart. He gets a favourable second bounce. Has a go there at Harvey, great tackle. Oh no, they almost scored the intercept try. So near yet so far with Ngatapa. Excellent tackle by Harvey. His man stood in the tackle, tried to release the ball. It's a game of inches. You know what? Those are going to go down as two of my favourite tries of the year. Sione Ngatu and Campbell Crisp. Forget about the rest. It was good stuff. It really was. Oh boy. 27-26, rugby on a knife's edge. On in 20, we've got Angus Twigley for Ngatapa. Halfback replacing Cameron Rowden. So Twigley for Rowden as he monitors Mario Council. Good battle at the scrum. It's Toru Nono taken down. He is a combative character. Sione Ngatu now lumbers into action. Ngatapa away to the left. They've got numbers out there. How are their hands? Good stuff here from Ngatapa. They're attacking. And they can attack. And Waikohu under a lot of pressure there. Not going to say that the tables have turned, but certainly Ngatapa showing that they can get some width into their game. They can run as well. Ethan Reeves, Calvin Smith, a couple of game breakers, a couple of match winners, a couple of tide turners. Waikohu, though, need to play this game down the other end of the ground. Ngatapa, so close Ngatapa. The black and white shield and the Challenge Cup up for grabs. Okay, that's a tough restart, isn't it? It really is. Hardly ever seen the like. Good play there by Cooper, the 6'8" forward, who gets around. He could play in the back row or the second row. Athletic. That's Richardson again with another kick. This is a better kick. Ball takes a bad bounce for Waikohu. And a good bounce from the Ngatapa point of view. Okay, they've got the ball at the moment. That there. Tough position for Mario Council. Campbell Crisp trying to get to him. That's the captain. Hayden Rutini, great gutsy charge. He's all heart. Good play there, Hayden Rutini. Waikohu trying to counter from here, from there, from anywhere. They seek them there. They seek them here. Good play here from Waikohu running. Full of running. Matatu Aruru scored a try to begin this second half of play. Matatu Aruru, the brilliant try. Lost it forward there, Ngatapa. Ruru with a very good try to begin the second half. You know, that sort of thing can really knock you. Well, you know, that's most unfortunate. Jason Tuapau's left the field for injury. Waikohu's lock forward had scored 2 tries in the first half. That's a major blow. Mario Council. Okay, that's Noa away to Mario Council. He's a powerful number 8. That's a Matatu Aruru, scored a try to begin the second half. He's turned the ball over here. And Neville Barwick, assistant referee on that side. These guys, you know, it's worth mentioning the likes of Johnny Whittle on this near sideline and Fred Barwick on the other side. They've given great service to rugby for many years. You know, I'm not going to say they're in their dotage or anything, but they're certainly veterans. Lovely take there by Matt Cooper. Jones there. That's Law with the ball in hand. Law's a force. Law good at the line out. Turn it over. Okay. That was Nono there with the ball. Just for a moment, he got the pass back from Kawi. They've turned it over. Ngatapa ball again. Campbell Crisp, good presentation. That's Carl McPherson. Caught and put down hard in front of the grandstand here, the pavilion. Jason Jones has it. And he manages to get by Sandy Hoyper Campbell. Big prop forward. Here's Scott Brodie again. Big guy, hard to hurt. Almost invulnerable. Good play here, Ngatapa. Getting the ball out wide, Karodia. Okay, overran that a little. Here's Harvey. Trying hard, that's Rowden who's moved over onto the wing. Ngatapa. Good spate and possession. That's Karodia, co-captain Karodia. Trying to go down the blind side. Good defence there by Waikohu. Aon Waikohu. Running hard. was James Utani, or rather, sorry, that was Henare Walker you saw a moment ago. Henare Walker. Good play from him. Richardson now to Campbell Crisp. The big guy, the try scorer. The former captain, the ex-captain. Good play there by Campbell Crisp. Jones on hand. Ball at the feet there. Trying to get the ball up there was Henare Walker. Turnovers at Waikohu in possession. Is it still Ngatapa ball? Loose ball. There again by Richardson, and unfortunately that, well, it's not going to roll dead, I don't think, or is it just roll dead? No. 27-26. Waikohu by a point. Margins narrow, the stakes infinite. What a game of rugby. They ask you how you'd like to be remembered as chief dramatist, 27-26. I love this rugby football. There's nothing like it. These people died in the wool, rugby people. These are real rugby people. That's what real rugby people look like. Clean dressing rooms, pick up rubbish, year after year. They enjoy it, though. I don't enjoy the hard work that goes with rugby, but I think it's brilliant to be a guest here and to see it. Mario Council. Good scrum there by Ngatapa, putting, referee McPherson held his whistle. I don't mind that at all. It's more rugby be played. I think that's a very good piece of refereeing. Now, technically, yes, he could have blown it up and we'd have had another stoppage, but instead, he sees the ball's available and an opportunity to clear. Be honest, the game would be better off if the referees held their whistles more often. Throw to come from McCarthy. You got Law there at 2 for Ngatapa. You got Matty Cooper in the middle. Gets up. Okay, good effort there. That was a Henare Walker. I think he did really well. Might have got a turnover. They got hit hard. Calvin Smith. Long pass. Brilliant pass. Ethan Reeves has the ball. Great pass earlier on from Calvin Smith. Man, big shoulders. Big guys. Ruddy cheeks. Ngatapa. You're enjoying it. Rowden, who moved from halfback to the outside backs. Big numbers over here on the left. Ethan Reeves and Calvin Smith. They are match winners. Here's Noa. Good pass out ahead of Hohepa Campbell. That's Tulsa Cowie. Did he lose it forward or did it go straight down? Referee McPherson, the sole judge of law, fact, and time. Good stuff there by referee McPherson. You know what? There's nothing like the sound of your own voice. You know what I mean? It's intoxicating. It's 27-26. Everybody's got to be useful for something. 27-26. That Noa is a strong unit, that 17 for Waikohu. He's not messing about. At some stage, he's got to take on Campbell Crisp or Jason Jones. It's got to happen. 27-26. Referee McPherson, he's had a good game. He's facilitated a lot of rugby. No doubt about it. 27-26. Okay, going deep there to Richardson. Richardson, that's a brilliant kick by Richardson. Virtually no angle to work with. A very acute angle. In amongst all the side steps and dummies, there's a real gem. That's a brilliant line kick by Richardson. Up over halfway, Jeff Parry, the Patriot. He is one of the main reasons this club has been very good in the last. Okay, was that an intentional knock on by Cooper or was it just not coordinated? Okay, that's Fagan Ruru. What a stepper. Hot stepper there. That's a Fagan Ruru. I will never get used to the way the modern player lays that egg. I'll never get used to it. Good play here from Waikohu, getting the ball out wide. Trying to hang on to it. Ruru gets the passway now. Ethan Reeves pins his ears back. Goes down the sideline. Waikohu desperate for the ball, but they won't get it. Referee McPherson calls a halt to it. Look at those people up there. They are loving their rugby. Look at the joy. Cold, windswept Te Karaka. This place is alive. It's alive with rugby. This is the way the national game should be. These people look forward to their rugby all week. I think this game too has been played in a very good spirit. Although having said that, sometimes it's just as exciting if there's a bit of spite, but today it's been a very clean game. 27-26. You couldn't get any closer than that, man. We were here. Be able to say that years to come. I was there. 27-26. Real battle at the scrum. That's a Sione Ngātu ball in one hand. Unorthodox. Well, he's got big hands. Hands like meat dishes. 1 point aim. Waikohu now drive Ngatapa back. You don't see that all that often. Okay, penalty now, Ngatapa. Referee McPherson, look at him over there, Mrs. Marshall. She's telling them. Got an opinion, this is the place to be. And I think that's very important in rugby too, that you have colourful fans. And sometimes they're not happy. What are they supposed to do? Sit there with their arms folded and legs crossed and bite their bottom lip and suffer in silence? No way. These people aren't happy, they're going to say so. Carl McPherson's been fantastic, he really has. Grant Law's been just as good. Anthony Karori has been solid. Matatu Arudu's been very good. He started the second half off in the best way possible. Jason Tuapawa scored 2 first half tries. There's a reason that this is team number 1 and team number 3. High school old boys, you know, what's happening with high school old boys today? They've got Warrell Athletic at Rugby Park. God bless Athletic, they're going to need it. They ran into Waikohu 85. Lovely take there by Law. One of the competition's finest line-out forwards. Now Dr. Karoria! That is so unlike Karoria. That's hard to believe. Could it be that just for a fraction of a second he may have looked up? You know, he's a very good player, Karoria. If he did look up, he doesn't do that all that often. Sione Ngātu, chest heaving there at the back. Hands on hips. You know, when he finishes in rugby, Sione Ngātu, he's going to be well remembered. He's going to be remembered as a gentleman. Going to be remembered as a good man. Maybe here in New Zealand there's no higher honour. Mario Council, go to the right, Calvin Smith. Okay, he's trying to turn Rowden around. I think he's been very good, Rowden, ever since he moved to the outside backs. Seems to have some real flair there. Good hands here from Waikohu. The hands don't let him down. Oh, no! No sooner do you open your big mouth and you say that the hands don't let him down. And then he loses the ball forward. An inexplicable lapse in concentration. Hard to believe. Why, oh why? Why me? That's the question. Jason Jones takes a break. One of the things I like about Jones, he's tough. Real tough player. Rugby needs more of them. The other great thing about these teams today is that they haven't yabbered endlessly at the referees. They've just played these teams. They don't complain to the referees and moan and get on the case of the referee. They just play. Angus Twigley, the replacement halfbacks, come on and has done a good job. Rowden's moved to the backs, as you know. Richardson has it. Richardson getting the pass away. Being creative now, Ngatapa. That's a Sione Ngātu. That's as creative as he gets, straight down the middle. Okay, Ngatapa lining up over here on the left. Campbell Crisp gets the pass away. That was Law falling over. Law fall over there. Law falls over. Pass goes forward. Sometimes you can be all arms and legs. Like the ball was moving so fast. 27-26. You got to enjoy yourself, whatever you do. 27-26. And the coolest thing is that at the end of this game, you're going to get to meet and see some of the people on the far side, the captains of both teams. Really is the rugby of the people, for the people, by the people. 27-26. Twigley's been very good. Unobtrusive, very good. Mario's been excellent value today. I think he's had a good game, Mario Council. Calvin Smith with a big boot over the head there of, is that McLeod? Ball takes a high bounce. It's actually Harvey there, the fullback. Harvey's been good too. He's been effective. He's been effective today. And I think the refereeing display's been very good. A lot of rugby's been played today. Some places, sometimes there's endless whistle. It's all about the whistle at times. But they've been very good today. McCarthy to throw. He could hit Law. He could go Brody. He could go Cooper. Well, that wasn't straight. Okay, now Waikohu have it. Calvin Smith has it. Chip ahead. It's going to bounce in the field of play, is it? Oh, wonderful hands! He got it back in! He got it back in! Calvin Smith, a miracle try! That is one of the tries of the season! It either sticks or it doesn't. It's a matter of being in the right place at the right time. That is spectacular. In these high hills on this rugged plateau, what a pass, what a try. That is wonderful. 32 points to 26. Calvin Smith there with a kick. Incredible hands. 32-26. Ethan Reeves. About the only understated point today has been the goal kicking, but it has been better lately. The goal kicking's been much better lately as Ethan Reeves lines this up. I'd be very surprised if he missed the kick. Ethan Reeves. The art of goal kicking, as showcased by Ethan Reeves, and he's missed it away to the right. Oh dear, all that build-up. Oh, it's most unfortunate. Last try scored by Calvin Smith. To be honest, he deserved a try today. But remember, they've only won 9 from 9, not 10 from 10. Ngatapa, not gone. There's Nono. Good charge. Low to the ground. Tank without treads. Good play there by Nono. Ball rolls behind the advantage line, the gain line. Waikohu still have the ball in hand. Good player, but well, that bounced off his head. It bounced off his forehead, off the head there of Jeff Parry. It's still 32-26. Toyota Grassroots Rugby in 2017. It's the third time that we've been here. Conditions for rugby are better today than they were on those other 2 days, but those days will live long in the memory. The hospitality of the people and the quality of the rugby. Really in rugby, the friendships you make. We come here and we love it. Very much. Okay, the clearer there from Twigley, out to Richardson. Ngatapa don't want to turn the ball over here. Excellent setup by their forwards. There's Korodia, who's only made one mistake, I think, in the game today. Korodia now down the middle. A thinking man's player. They want the ball. That's a Campbell Crisp. He has, I think, Todd Harris out there with him now off the reserves bench. Here's the hooker, McCarthy. Good play. Good play here by Ngatapa. Industrious play. They've turned the ball over there, and that's Jeff Parry. What will he do? Well, Jeff Parry there with a tough pass. Getting a little scrappy here, Waikohu. though they do lead 32-26. They lead by 6 points. A converted try would win it for Ngatapa. Can they bring this 9-game winning streak of Waikohu's to a grinding halt? Can they do it? Ngatapa been very, very good at the line out. Again, Law there. Good line out ball. That's a Campbell Crisp on the ground. I can see him. Okay, Richardson. Now away to Karodia. Karodia with a good pass there. Playing lots of rugby, Ngatapa. Out wide, they've looked pretty good. Just haven't got that clean break. Richardson there. Richardson's had an excellent game. Twigley holds it up. Going hard. Ngatapa's forwards. Twigley, he has it. Away to the left. That's a Sione Ngatu caught right on halfway. Away to Campbell Crisp in general play. Campbell Crisp has been very good in general play. He's surfaced. He's bobbed up. He's looked for support. And when he couldn't find support, he got to ground. Sione Ngatu now has it. Gets it away, Rowden. The pass away. Mario grounds the ball in goal. Took it back there. Mario Council saving the day. Still 32-26 to Waikohu, 32-26. The game hangs in the balance. 6-point Waikohu lead. Another one 5 metres out. It's all Campbell Crisp. 32-26, a 6-point game. Damien McPherson has done a very good job. No doubt about that. Twigley looks at him. Looks for approval. Gets the ball back. Oh, that's a high pass floater there. Finding Ash Edwards. Carl McPherson has it. Did well there. Carly's held up. Is he held up? They're trying to hold him up. They had him up off the ground for a minute. They couldn't hold him up. Council has it. Has Ngatapa turned it over? It seems that they have. Mario looks left, looks right again. And Ngatapa turn back at halfway. Now it's Rowden. Rowden's been so good out in the backs, out in the outside backs. Rowden has a good play here by Rowden. I think that's his niche. He's found his mark. Here's Harvey running well. Pass there by Harvey. It needed to go to hand. And Harvey has been solid. Came so close with an excellent tackle earlier to creating a try for Ngatapa. A memorable day's rugby out here at Te Karaka Domain. Hayden Rutini, the young captain of Waikohu, up against, of course, Anthony Karodia and Carl McPherson. Leading for Ngatapa. Waikohu vice-captain Mario Council. There are a number of leaders in this Waikohu team though. There are many different ways to lead. Lead by example, lead in the dressing room. Hayden Rutini, his heart would be almost bursting. He knows what a tough game this has been. Can his people hang on? They've won 9 from 9. One more win. Waikohu, to the best of my knowledge, has never won 10 in a row. Not that I can remember. Maybe all before I was born they did, but they have won 9 in a row. And they can win 10. Ngatapa want to end the streak. Law there, perched at 2. Okay, further back, loose ball. Loose ball situation, and it's on the Waikohu side, or have they turned it over? Ngatapa push hard. They come again. And again in waves. Waikohu ball. That's Calvin Smith there towards the far touchline. Rowden has it. Over the halfway. Boot to ball. You know, he started off this game at halfback. He was fair at halfback, but man, he's been something else in the outside backs. I would respectfully suggest that he's been so good in the outside backs that he probably needs to be there. Okay, Scott Brody's left the field of play now. It's McCarthy to throw the ball into play. McCarthy, no shortage of big forwards to hit at the line out, but he must hurry. He's taken a little while. And it's, okay, knock on Waikohu at the line out. Ngatapa ball. I thought they were in danger there of having a free kick awarded against them for taking too long to throw the ball in. Toru Nono in 17 for Waikohu went out there in the second half meaning business, and boy has he meant it. A hard man to tackle. 32-26. A remarkable scoreline. Okay, well that there could be a penalty coming from referee McPherson. That's Richardson. 32-26. A converted try will win it for Ngatapa. A converted try and they win. But it's got to be a try first things first with a conversion. Ngatapa, they are patient. They know what they have to do, and no one knows better than them how to do it. Okay, Korodia has a Korodia. Korodia with more excellent rugby from Korodia, setting play up. They've got a good platform here. Waikohu hanging on for dear life, like grim death. Waikohu trying to hang on here. Did he touch the sideline? Okay, well, assistant referee Barwick, well, he held the flag up for a man in touch or ball in touch. Damien McPherson, the referee, has awarded a penalty to Ngatapa, but they know again it's, as far as Waikohu are concerned, it's 32-26. But as far as Ngatapa are concerned, it's 26-32. They've got to score a converted try. Lovely to catch up with Sean Wainui earlier. Lots of good people here from two great clubs. And the report needs to go back to the rugby union that the game was incident-free, it was well controlled, and it flowed. It should be reported as such. 32-26. Is this Ngatapa's last chance? Is this the making or breaking of them here? It's Sione Ngatu. Sione Ngatu, close to the line. He's held there. Ngatapa, great ball again. They've got good ball there. That's Matt Cooper. Over 2 metres tall and so close. Incredibly close. It's Sione Ngatu. They've got to try bash him back. Carl McPherson. Pass up Korodia. Korodia, does he get there? He does get there. He scores a try. Korodia there with a try. For 32-31. 32-31. Trying Ngatapa. Waikohu has won 9 in a row. But goal kicking. At the start of the day, you know, to be honest, both teams, both guys missed fairly basic kicks at goal. Now Richardson. Waikohu leads 32-31. Ngatapa trails 31-32. A conversion for the lead. It will be the first time that they've led in the game. Richardson. Bated breath. All eyes are fixed on Richardson. Can he make the kick? He's got it! He's got it! Incredible! 33-32. Richardson, who started the day in goal-kicking terms indifferently, has come through. 33-32. Ngatapa, the great country club. Guest out here at Tekanaka Domain. Waikohu with that never say die attitude. That's our Cooper. Does he lose it forward? Was he taken in the air? No, he wasn't. Waikohu want the ball. They're desperate now. They're throwing everything at it. penalty there, Ngatapa. They'll be asking the referee now how much time remains. Eyes upturned pleadingly. They've got to find the line. Times like this, you don't need a crazy sidestep or a dummy. You just need to kick it out. You've got to find touch. 33-32, Ngatapa. This has been an incredible game of rugby. 22-19. Waikohu led at half-time. A 3-point game at the half-time break. And now, 33-32. Can Ngatapa now hang on? Law! He's lost the ball! Waikohu have the ball from the hands of Law at the line out. This really could be it. For the Challenge Cup, for the black and white shield. For honour. Okay. Very good defence now from Ngatapa. Can they hold him up? It's well there. Referee McPherson has awarded a penalty. I don't know if they've got anybody who can kick it that far. They're 5 metres into the Ngatapa half. This is where you know, all of a sudden the forwards, who for the last week have been kicking goals from halfway, all of a sudden you turn around and there's none to be found. This is the time in the game. This is the moment. You know, as a player, this is what you live for, that moment. Oh, they're going to take their chance. Oh, wow. Oh, man. If he makes this place will come apart. This is the excitement of rugby, the thrill of it. It doesn't have to be for money. There are more important things than money. Right now it's Ethan Reeves with a chance. What I love about this is it's all or nothing. You're a hero or otherwise. 33-32. 33-32. Ethan Reeves. Tell you what, they'll be very quiet on that side. Don't make a sound. 33-32. Ethan Reeves. It is a 45-metre kick. It is the biggest kick at home that he's ever attempted. It is the most important kick of the season. Ethan Reeves. For him, now is the hour. 33-32. Ethan Reeves. I think it's there. Is it going to carry? Is it wide? It's wide. And they've hung on there. Ngatapa have come here and ended the streak. They've won 5 from 9. And Waikohu, who played with great heart and tremendous skill. The streak ends at 9. They won 9 in a row. And Ngatapa, unassuming, unheralded Ngatapa, with tremendous fortitude and incredible courage, have come here and won. This is a brilliant advertisement for the game of rugby, for the closeness between these teams. It was a 1-point game at Paddy's Park 18-17, and it was a 1-point game here. 33-32. Ethan Reeves took his chance.